This video will cover using config drift in ActiveIQ's Digital Advisor and show how to generate and run an Ansible playbook to fix any drifts that occurred. Config drift is a feature that's available with systems that have advisor and expert support contract levels. To get to config drift, log into ActiveIQ in a web browser by going to activeiq.netapp.com. Log in with your normal NetApp support credentials. Then click on Config Drift on the left menu. You'll need at least one template to compare against, so let's click Add Template. Search for a host name and select it. Then select the auto support date that you want to use as your template. You'll have to give the template of name and then select which sections of the auto support you want to have inside the template. In this case, it defaults to every section within auto support that we support, which is a lot of sections. I'll leave the default of all the sections. And then you're going to click Add Template. Now let's do a comparison. So I'm going to select template, and then I have to select whether I'm going to search against or compare against a watch list, a customer, a site, a group, a cluster, or a host name, which is the same as saying a node, a single node. In this case, I'm going to select host name. I'm going to enter the host name I would like to check if it drifted. Then I need to select which auto support I'm going to look for the drift in. So in this case, I'm going to do the last weekly, which was on August 21st in this case. And then there's a checkbox here so that the report could either contain everything, including the things that didn't drift. So that would be a very large, very complete report, or only the things that did drift. In this case, I'm going to leave that unchecked, so my report will have everything in it. I'm going to hit submit, and this will automatically take me to the reports section of ActiveIQ. And notice this is running, it says in progress, it's running right now. So I'm actually going to open one I just ran before this. And I actually already clicked download, and it downloads to your local machine. And the download includes 4 files. The files are an Excel, which has all the comparison, the drifts in it, which we're going to look at in a moment. And then there are 2 .yml files, which are Ansible playbooks. One's an inventory file, and the other is the actual playbook that's going to make the changes for us. And then there's a quick reference guide on using Ansible with config drift. If you have not used it before, please reference that quick reference guide. Those are the 4 files you get inside the zip file. So in this case, let's look inside this Excel. So here it is. It includes a legend and then all those sections you saw before. In this case, I know which section drifted, so instead of looking through them all, I'm going to go right to the one that says auto support. Because what drifted was this one right here. Notice the drifts are highlighted in yellow. Someone changed the transport protocol from HTTPS, which is secure and is encrypted, to HTTP, which is insecure. So I'm going to fix that. And that's what's going to be inside my Ansible script to automatically fix that. In this case, notice the column header is orange. That means that's a value that we could fix in the Ansible script. So you're welcome to review the rest of this Excel file, but in this case, I got what I needed, which is to say there was a drift. It's going to be fixed by the Ansible script. So at this point, I'm going to minimize this Excel file. So now I have a terminal here. You can run the Ansible playbook, which is an open source scripting language on any system that happens to have Ansible installed. Note you'll also need the NetApp extensions for Ansible and Python, which you can install via the Python installer. It's in the quick start guide how to do that, but in this case, I've already done that. I have Ansible I use on my system all the time. So at this point, running it is as simple as typing Ansible-playbook and then the name of the playbook, which is this case na_ontap_playbook.yml. It asks you for your admin user, which I'll type in. It asks you for your admin user's password, which I'm going to type in. And at that point, it starts running the script and remediating the drift. It just takes a few moments to run. I'm going to talk while it does run to show you how quickly it does run. It's actually checking the system right now. Now it's doing the modification as we speak. It's going to modify the value, and now it's done. So fixing the drift in your system was just that simple. Thanks for watching this video and using Config Drift and ActiveIQ's Digital Advisor.